that video, obviously, I mean, I think it's bloody marvellous. I think it's a great video myself, but it was so hard to do it because it looks like I'm swimming in an amazing luxurious swimming pool or even the ocean maybe, but no, I'm not. I'm in like a 12 by like 6 box filled with water, and it was just the depth of me. So basically, when I'm scrambling to get out, I'm genuinely fearing for my life. I'm thinking I'm drowning. And then one thing you can't see is this like underwater scuba diver medic who's there with like a mask in case I run out of breath and might actually like die. So he's there as well. And towards the end, I was so desperate to get out because my hands were like, literally, they was falling apart because I've been in there for like 3 hours. And his red lipstick was all smudged all over my face, all over the glass. I mean, it was very dramatic, don't get me wrong, which was the whole point. But don't say I don't fucking love you when I do that for you. Oh my God. Trying to spice it up for you. Remember the opening credits of Skyfall? I forgot what the Bond film was then that I'd had the song for. Oh my God. But you know when it gets shot at the beginning, he lands in the sea, it's a homage to that. Anyway, this next song, this fan right here is saving my life. It's what, not you are as well, the real fans, but this fan like right here. Hang on, I want to practice this, hang on a minute. Okay, give me a beat. Oh, the girls, they're sitting down. Oh, girls, you're sitting down. I started dirty whining. You missed that? I started dirty whining then, Martin. Oh my God. Oh shit, what's going on over here? Oh no. Medic. Oh my God. Give me a camera. Hang on, look. Put the camera so I can see myself down there. Oh, yeah. Can you zoom in a minute? I can't see myself. I've got dodgy hair, I'm not 40 foot high on a big screen. Oh my God. There we go, it's looking right, there we go. Anyway, oh fucking hell, the show's over, guys, I'm dead. Oh my God. How do they do it? I joined this dance class, right, for the tour, like in between America and here. So I've just done 108 shows. Can you believe that? I know. And I mean, everyone in Australia definitely knows this because I've never been, but I'm not really much of a touring artist. I just always wanted to be at home eating Chinese, I'm not going to lie. That's what I wanted to keep doing. But I have had an incredible time doing it. We've been on the road for well over a year now. And strangely, when I didn't have a kid, I found touring really hard. But since I've become a mum, I think it just keeps me very disciplined. And you know what it's like when you're in a routine. I mean, you can't escape it. So it's been actually a lot easier than it's ever been, which is very nice. Yes, it is. It's very, very nice. What was I talking about? Why was I telling you that story? Oh shit. Yeah, I know, but it was leading on to something quite nice, and I can't remember what it was now. What was I talking about? What? What was I just talking about? Dance class! Thank you, my darling. Sorry. Well, there are like 70,000 of you. It is quite hard to lose yourself in the moment, I'm not going to lie. So I joined this dance class because that was it. In between America and Australia, I've been based in LA, so that I haven't got to do that fucking 24-hour flight from London to over here. So I knocked a few hours off and I joined this dance class. Do we have any dancers here tonight? Like genuine dancers? Okay, a few of you. I don't know, I mean, yeah, you look like you could be a dancer, but I've got to like flap all this stuff around me while I'm dancing. It's the hardest thing. I thought dance was just like a hobby, but I'm not lying. It's like being an athlete. It really is. I mean, go and do it. Sign up to a dance class just for a laugh with some mates and go and do it and try and think you can just like stand there and joke with your mates and then whip your fucking ass and make you do stuff. Honestly, I went with my girlfriend and my dance instructor, it's not my dance, I've only been once. Maybe I'm like, it's my new thing. But he was like, he was this gay guy who was possibly the gayest guy I've ever come across, so it was so amazing. And then he was just like, he was literally throwing us against walls, he made us do this one move, right, which I quite like, my son likes this as well, it's a hip-hop dance class. You have to sort of go like, follow yourself through, so you have to like hit your head and then follow it through, ready? That was a very, very long story based on me dirty whining for literally half a second in front of this fan wishing I was Beyonce. But anyway, so this next song, it's long-winded, what can I say? I'm still out of breath from doing it though. So this next song is off of my second album, and it is a song that was inspired completely by an American artist called Alison Krauss. Do any of you know who Alison Krauss is? A few of you. Well, I was very late to the game when it came to Alison Krauss. My main introduction to her was when she did the Raising Sand album with Robert Plant and T-Bone Bennett. Oh yeah, One Whoop Over There, yeah, it's a great album that is. And I was obsessed with her from that moment. So I have Google alerts, and I Google News her name every day, just to make sure I know what's going on, what she's doing, what she likes, what she doesn't like. Basically, I love her, I'm a stalker. Basically, and it's not even really that endearing because I don't really know her, so it's not like we're on a level where it's like, it's okay that you know everything about me, it's like I don't know her, so she's probably quite creeped out by it. Yeah, so I was telling the story one night at my show in Nashville, and then afterwards I found out she was there, which made it all a bit more uncomfortable. But she was still there, so I went to go and see her. She didn't know I was coming to find her. Someone told me they saw her in catering, and in catering was a toilet, but it wasn't cubicles, it was one toilet. So I saw her going into the toilet, so obviously I followed her into the toilet. She looked beautiful, she had this lovely long sort of strawberry blonde hair and this beautiful red coat on. And I followed her in, not in a dress quite as extravagant as this, but I did have like a ball gown for the last one as well. And I followed her in, and she was very shaken. I followed her into the toilet. She knew who I was, thank God I was in that fucking dress. Can you imagine if I just looked like regular on him? Anyway, so I told her how much I loved her in this toilet. And she was very, very flattered. And then I explained to her a bit more how much she affected my life with her music. And it was quite profound. And you know when you have that moment where you hear someone's voice, and you feel like you've been hearing it forever, that you must have known their songs forever. That was how I felt about her. And this next song, I wrote completely inspired by her. Not the subject matter, because again, it's a song about lots of love and yearning. So that again, if you call the police, I'll be arrested if this song might be about her. But I told her that, you know, me adventuring into a little bit of country style with this song was very much down to her. And she was very flattered, still freaked out, but very flattered. But the other night in Sydney, twice, sorry, I feel so dehydrated, hang on a minute, I might pass out. The other night in Sydney, I forgot the words to this song, which was really weird because it's called Don't You Remember, so it was very, very ironic. And I forgot the words. And it's, like I said, I've done 108 shows, 113 shows now tonight, so I do know the words to my songs, thank God. But could you do me a favour down the front? You haven't got to sing out loud if you don't fancy it, save your voice for later, because we'll have a big singing competition later, but could you really over-mime the words to this song? So that if I lose my way, I can just look, because it happened in Adelaide. A girl from Sydney, who was at the Sydney shows, was in Adelaide as well. And she was there, down there again, so she helped me again. Twice in a row, she was like, and she helped me. So will you help me? Is that all right? This is Don't You Remember?